Energy and Minerals likes to talk about dig, baby, dig. Well, the deeper I dig into this Grassy Mountain Mine coal fiasco, the shadier it gets. When the UCP government rescinded the 1976 coal policy, it caught many Albertans by surprise. But you know who wasn't surprised? The coal companies. Turns out the government had been in conversation with them about opening the eastern slopes to more coal developments for at least 7 months before telling Albertans. To the minister, why the secrecy? Why do Albertans have to learn about these backroom deals through a FOIP request?
The Honourable Minister of Energy and Minerals is rising.
Mr. Speaker, let's be clear. We are open and transparent as a government, and we insist on that happening with all of the agencies. They are
Order. The Honourable Minister.
They are required at law, Mr. Speaker, to provide information as required, and we, in return, have to protect Albertans, Mr. Speaker. But the Premier has been clear that we will be transparent, as we will, because we serve Albertans, and that's in their best interest. But I want the opposition to know. Mr. Speaker, through you, I found the smoking gun. It's right here, Mr. Speaker, and it's a letter from the Crown when, of course, the NDP was in power, asking the Ram River Coal Corporation to dig.
The Honourable Member for Banff-Kananaskis.
Well, given that it was the UCP that rescinded the coal policy, and given that for years Albertans have been waiting to understand how and why that happened, given that the first time their FOIP request was addressed, the information came in 5 separate packages with over 600 pages partially redacted and 750 pages completely blank, forcing these Albertans to go back to the Commissioner for more information. And it took 2 years for them to get this inadequate information. Can the Minister apologize and commit to getting them the remaining 6,000 pages by the end of the month, or will they have to wait another 2 years?
The Honourable Minister of Energy and Minerals.
Mr. Speaker, I'd like to apologize for the NDP being in power in Alberta for 4 years and causing such chaos with our economy and our people. Mr. Speaker, I would like to continue from, of course, the minister at the time, the NDP minister. Ram River Coal Corporation is seeking clarity about the 1976 coal development policy for Albertans. I encourage you to advise RAM that, like all coal development projects in Alberta's foothills and mountains, a surface coal mine application on coal Category 2 land would be reviewed. Mr. Speaker, Category 2 land? They're trying to destroy Albertans' future, Mr. Speaker. Unacceptable.
The Honourable Member for Banff-Kananaskis.
Let's focus at what we're talking about right now. Given after the public backlash, the UCP was forced to reinstate the coal policy and conduct a thorough stakeholder consultation, and given that this consultation engaged with municipalities, unions, Indigenous leaders, environmental groups, ranchers, landowners, and industry representatives, given that 85% of these Albertans weren't confident in coal development regulations, and many Albertans were opposed to coal projects, especially along the eastern slopes, the minister keeps saying the government wants to listen to Albertans. Great idea. How about start by getting rid of the Grassy Mountain Mine?
The Honourable Minister of Energy and Minerals.
Mr. Speaker, that member is right about something. Albertans don't trust the NDP in power in relation to anything to do with coal mining because, Mr. Speaker, they asked billionaires from across the world to come down into Alberta and take our Category 2 lands and turn them into open-pit mines. We're not going to let that happen. We're going to protect Albertans. We're going to protect water. Water is life, Mr. Speaker. Alberta is the greatest place in the world, and it will always be the greatest place in the world as long as this Premier and this government here is in control, Mr. Speaker, and not the NDP.
The